You're hearing me? Okay. Let me see here. What can we read? Hi. Are you having a nice day today? Yes. So we were reading this thing about covered wagons. So when they traveled in wagons, let's see, they that was back in the days, so that was their mode of transportation, right? Hello. So they got up at different times, and right, and they traveled. Right, they traveled. I love you. I love you. They traveled at different times. Your baby. Baby. What's that? Let's see. So it says even when it was dark, sometimes they would wake up and start traveling. They would build fires. Yeah? You like it? This is interesting. So they would start fires and cook breakfast on the path. Yeah, the pioneers did. Yes, it's interesting. Yeah, so yes, you like it? They have to eat food, huh? And then they also have cattle and stuff, so sometimes the um hi. Oh, and they would load up their wagons. After they wake up, they put their tents inside the wagons as well as their blankets, pots and pans, whatever they took out so they could continue traveling on the way. Right? That's cool. It says by 7 o'clock in the morning, usually they traveled until lunch. Yes. And then they would rest. They would take an hour or two break for food, to take food and stuff like that. And then they would travel for another 4 or 5 hours, whatever. So they would travel until they got tired, I guess. And usually when it started getting dark, around 6 o'clock or 5, they would stop traveling until the following day. Probably because they couldn't see and they have to make sure they travel in a safe path, the wagon and everything. It says in 4 to 6 months, they traveled more than 2,000 miles, so, which in a vehicle takes 3 or 4 days, or 3 to